Hey reseller friends, it's Yvonne. Here's the haul video that I talked about while I was at the thrift store yesterday. Actually, there's two. I'm going to start with something. I'm going to start with the one before. There's a couple things in it I want to talk about. Remember on IG, if you follow me, how I posted about the fake Louis Vuittons? That was hilarious. Those were a hot mess. If you have IG, don't follow me. Follow me, please. Go look at that photo. It's crazy, all the mistakes they made on that. Anyways, the thrift store, I posted again right after that because the thrift store did make it up to me, because then about 15 minutes later I found two Lululemons, brand new. So I'm happy again, right? Because then I'd seen Tanya, Thrifty Treasures, we all know who that is, that she had sold a pair of flip-flops last week for like $111, some old school flip-flops. So while I was looking at the men's department, I went ahead and looked at their flip-flops too, which I normally don't bother with, but these were nice and clean. These are Oakley. I found some nice Oakley. So let me go slow, right? Some nice Oakley, super clean, no drag on the heel at all. And Oakley stuff is expensive. Their clothing, their gear, their sunglasses. So these have no wear at all. I think I can get $30 for these. Not the $111 that Tanya scooped, but hey, I think I can get about 30. So that's what I'm going to try, okay? Start high and see what happens, right? And then I found these old school vintage Adidas. Aren't these sharp? Leather Adidas. I think these are size 14. Great shape. Again, no wear on the heel, no drag, no wear on the sole, no wear on the inside. These are gorgeous. Old school Adidas. Love these. I paid, I think, $3 or $4 for these. So then yesterday I posted while I was at the thrift store. I went up to Monument. It's just a little town. It's a little suburb. It is its own town, but think more like suburb. Right on the edge, just past the Air Force Base here when you're on your way to Denver. And they got a new Goodwill a couple years ago, and hardly anyone goes up there though, but they always have good stuff. It only takes me about 8 minutes to zip up the highway to get there. So today I posted on IG while I was there, oh my gosh, look at all this St. John. Someone dumped their whole St. John collection there, and they were putting it out, and I was getting it. So I did continue on and find one more piece of that. But let's start here. I actually own this shirt too. You know I love my photo print. This is Ellie Tahari. And let me see if this is going right. I actually own this. I bought this off Poshmark with some of my Poshmark sales money for myself. I think I paid $30 for it. I love it. It's all sheer at the back. Photo print in New York City in the cabs. Some people on eBay are trying to sell this for $78 to $80 right now. Average sale price on it is just under $30. But I just love this, so I bought it to resell. Keep in mind, of course, that I bought on Poshmark. I wear it all the time. I love it. This is subtle luxury. This is cashmere blend sweater with sheer open layer. This is really cute. I didn't know this label. This reminds me of like soft surroundings, things like that, about that price range. I'm going to start this at $36. I'm going to start this at about $36. I think that's a fair price, and see what happens. Pyramid catalog, or the Pyramid collection from their catalog. This is plus size, real soft velvet, the kind that's soft both ways, that you touch it, you know what I mean? Romantic touches with the lace. Nice swing flare jacket, boho, romantic, gypsy, renaissance. Their stuff is kind of expensive in their catalog. I will probably start this at about $38. I'll probably start there, okay? Give it a couple weeks. I've been watching this dress. This is a Levi's. I don't think it's vintage, but it is definitely a little retro. And it made it all the way to the half price, so it was $5. So I went ahead and got it. It's just pretty unique. I've got some other Levi retro and vintage things, and I'm going to put it with that, and I'm going to do all of that stuff together any day now. So I've got some vintage and retro Levi's down there, even some Big E. That kind of stuff kind of takes a little bit more research, and it needs to be handled properly to get the most money out of it. So I'm going to add that to the collection. You guys know I do Victoria's Secret bras. I only do them if they're super clean, no signs of wash and wear, and preferably the super padded ones do best for me. Because I can usually get $18 to $22 for bras like that. Otherwise, I don't really want to mess with them. This was $3.99. This is from their workout line, okay? The VSX. Let me go slow here. Wait, I don't know if the silver one's going to show. Let me try this one. There it is. It's got that logo on the back too, though, in silver. And it is zips in the front, super power stretch, padded sewn bra cups with underwire. You can get a little bit more for their workout wear, okay? So this one I'm probably going to put at about $28. I think that's a good fair price. It's in great shape. It's never been worn. It's kind of an odd size. It's like a 32 triple D. No comment on how you're 32 triple D. But anyways, this is La Poji. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Okay. I've got another shirt up, a hippie boho shirt. It's kind of a mixture of sequin peacocks and velvet and sheer. And I've got it up for about 36 or 38. It has some watchers, but no bites yet. I might have to mark it down just a little bit. But I just always kind of start high and see where it takes me, where I can go. So this is a nice little boho festival bolero, shrug, bowler jacket. I think I paid $2.50 for it with the sale. So probably try to get about 28. Also, I'm going to start at 28, okay? Try not to take anything less than 22 for it. Those kind of things, you usually have to go to a specialty shop or a touristy shop to pick up those kind of like Renaissance-y, gypsy boho items. You don't just run to like your average store at the mall for sure and pick up something like that. Okay, Chico's. I don't do a lot of Chico's or Coldwater Creek, but I will if the price is right and I think it's kind of unique. This was super clean, hardly any signs of wash or wear. Half price, $2.50. So it's a nice lightweight sweater. So I can put it for all seasons. I might throw in things like beach sweater, things like that. Gold lame striped with cream. It's really pretty and it's plus size. So I'll probably start that one at about 26. Give it a couple weeks before I start putting it on sale or maybe knocking a couple dollars off. I always, 99% of my stuff is buy it now, best offer. I think I said that. This is a Disney collab with Lauren Conrad, so it's pretty new. But I did like it because I don't do the Lauren Conrad stuff too much unless it's something that I've seen a lot on blogs or Pinterest, a certain style that the girls are just loving. But being a Disney collab and it has the apples and all sequins, I did this. I went ahead and paid up for it about $4.50. So, but it's in great shape. So I'm curious to see what this will do. I'm going to start it at about 28. Another soft surroundings sweatshirt with some special treatments. I don't think anyone wore this yet because the zipper, well, it did. Okay, it fell off. Well, it did. It was wrapped, still wrapped new. You know how some of the higher end clothing companies, when they ship things out to you, they'll protect like zipper pulls and things like that. So it's probably down there somewhere. My bad. So I paid $4.99 for this soft surroundings because I'm learning that soft surrounding does pretty well in like the $26 to $38 range for your typical piece. Not sure what to say about this, trying something new. Pip Studios, Amsterdam. Anytime I see Amsterdam, I always have to look because usually it's something so super cool. This seems to be a company that does a lot of cross-stitching, quilting, sewing type things. There weren't a lot of clothing items. It was mostly like the materials and supplies that you would need to do those kinds of arts and crafts. But all that stuff was expensive too. So I thought, well, someone who's into that brand for their arts and crafts might love having this shirt with all of these sewing and cross stitch and sewing machines and tape measures and pattern cutting. So I went ahead and got this. It's super stretchy and quality. It's a nice piece. So I went ahead, I'm going to try that. So $4.50, that's a lot for something that you don't know what it's about, but I really like having some unusual pieces in my store. Like I like to try things that I've never seen before. Ivanka Trump, I usually ignore her stuff, but with the recent changes, the prices are starting to go up in the secondary market, which is us, you know, on eBay and Poshmark and whatnot. So I went ahead and tried this. It doesn't feel like quality at all. About $4.50 is what it cost me, but I went ahead and got this. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it for about $28, and these are better quality. I found these with it. Ivanka Trump shoes. Now these are all leather, patent leather, even leather soles. Nice pump. Let me go in slower. And try to focus on that. And a little status emblem on the back. So, am I getting this? No. There it is. Okay. So, nice size, good shape, size 9M. They made it all the way to the half price, so I paid $4. So, I'm going to try that and see how Ivanka Trump stuff. I think the shoes command a little bit more money than some of the clothing, especially that sweater. That sweater does not feel like good fabric content. The shoes are all leather, patent leather, even a leather sole. That's helpful, right? Okay, so this too. This is J. Jill. They'll probably start putting their sweaters up. Probably won't be able to get sweaters too much longer at the thrift stores for a while. I went ahead and got this. This was with the sales, say about $3.25, because this is all cashmere. And the mint green color is still kind of holding steady as a favorite color, so as a popular color. So it did have a couple little holes in it that I found. I decided not to take it back. I decided to go ahead and keep it because it is 100% cashmere. I will just have to, unfortunately, take less money than I was hoping to get for it. I'm going to have to price accordingly. But it's just a couple little things up here. So super soft. If it doesn't sell, I might just keep it. So super soft. Okay, so the St. John. I did find some good St. John. Someone dumped all their St. John. Start with this one first. This was with it too. So I learned something new. Ming Wang. So, and it has that exclusively Miss Hook kind of fabric feeling, and St. John, not quite as thick and luxurious as St. John. But look how cute this is. And this has some good resale value too. I'm probably going to start this at about $38. Let me come in a little closer because I don't know if you can see the little pellets on it too. So that's super cute. $5.99 plus whatever, the senior discount, 15% off. So the St. John was either $5.99 to $7.99, and then the senior discount of 15% off. That's an okay price. In the hierarchy, these are St. John Sport, no St. John Evening or St. John Collection. I think that's more for like the blazers and the suits and the dresses. But we'll start here. This one's a two-piece set, St. John Sport. It does have all the status symbol little tags on it. The zipper pull, you know, St. John. These kind of things you can usually get around $40 for, you know, not to sit on it too long, not to undercut, give a fair price. About $40 is usually, in my opinion, is what I like to do on these kind of things. If it's a blazer or a suit or a dress, more, of course. I usually do those anywhere from like $80 to $150 for dresses and St. John blazers, you know, especially if it's St. John Collection or St. John Evening, right? Even maybe more depending on what year. So awesome for this. Now, these are smaller sizes, And typically you want the larger sizes, at least in my opinion, and most people that I talk to that do the clothing resale. I'm looking to make sure everything's, I did it again. It's over there instead of there. So I have to remember to look at you guys. But when it comes to St. John, small is fine. Unlike, say, Eileen Fisher, where we kind of want it to be larger sizes. Smaller size St. John still sells, so that's fine. Would I prefer it to be larger size? Yes, but it's still okay. Isn't that one adorable? So cute. And they all have the nice zipper pulls with the St. John logo on them. Nice white and lime green. Love this one. Oh my gosh, I'd probably keep this if this was my size. Look at this one. Isn't that adorable? This one's just St. John. This is one of their labels. There's many, okay? And then, oh, my camera's like I should. It's a metal tag. So if you're not familiar with St. John, you can look up. There are a couple of sites that have like a history of their labels. Over in one of the groups that I host, 50 Shades of Reselling, 50 Shades of Reselling on Facebook. In my files, I've got a St. John file that talks about some of the labels and some of the history. And there's a file on Anthro. There's a file on Ralph Lauren bedding. I'm just working on that. And anyone who joins, if you make a file, you can add it too. Thank you. That's, you know, for all of us to share and to learn. Thank you. Feel free to add anything you want or update things. You know, as long as your information is correct, you know, as long as you vetted your information. Oh my gosh, isn't this one so cute? Love it. Okay, so one more. Then I found a Tory Burch. Yay, this was really a good trip yesterday. Tory Burch. I think this is called the Kingston, this tweed jacket. I think it's called the Kingston. Fully lined with signature satin. Love it. I went ahead and paid $10 for this because it's a Tory Burch. There are some other ones like it for sale. I'll just, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put it at. Some people have it for over $100, and a couple people have theirs for like $40. I think they have it on sale right now. But I didn't go into the listing, the lower price listings, to see why. It could be there's a flaw, right? So you never know. You kind of have to know all the details if you're wanting to do a proper comp analysis. Okay, I saw this out of the corner of my eye. The Complete Beatles. It was 99 cents. Now inside it says 1982. And beta, like I don't even know what format this is, but it says beta. I think this was a format that didn't quite make it. Like something else came out that was already more advanced, and that, or they promoted it faster and better, and we all switched to that, or I don't really know. I don't remember. I was pretty young, so I don't remember, but 99 cents, Beatles, a little bit before my time. I'm not a huge Beatles fan. I'm not going to leave something like that behind. Someone will tell me what beta means, right? Okay. All right, so it was a great trip. I had a lot of fun. I haven't listed anything for 2 days. I'm kind of embarrassed. I got to get to work on this, but you guys know I'm putting together the resellers Mother's Day tribute montage, and everybody's been finally sending me in the rest of their video clips, and I'm going to put them all together and throw that up for us, hopefully by Sunday afternoon for fun. And I've got some already for the Father's Day. The deadline for that isn't until like the middle of June. So if you want to do a Father's Day tribute, then just let me know. Send it to me, okay? All right, I got to get to work. Thank you. Talk to y'all later, or I will see you on one of your videos.